close to the people, and the municipal courts and the justice of the peace courts are very close to the people, and they can help with access to justice in that way. They have very limited jurisdiction. They generally are only dealing with violations. They handle some landlord-tenant cases and some small claims types of cases. So in terms of the whole breadth of what we have to do as a judicial system, they're fairly narrow, but it's important that that people feel like they've got a place to go in their communities to get these kind of problems solved. We have to remember when we're talking about these local courts that they can't be self-supporting. In other words, it's a really bad idea to issue fines and then use those fines to support the courts, because it gives the wrong incentive. So communities that want to have these courts really have to recognize that they need to be providing general funds for their operation. And so you have to wonder how cost effective it is to create a local system of courts. It can be beneficial for the people who live there, but you also have to remember that justice of the peaces have to be lawyers. Municipal court judges don't, but they still need the training to be able to apply the laws, and it's hard enough at our state level to provide the kind of training that's necessary. So there's just a lot of things to think about when you're thinking about whether these local courts, how best to have them work. I want to, since we're on that topic though, of providing access to justice, talk to you a little bit more about the kinds of things that our courts are doing to try to increase access to justice. We're trying to have telephone and video hearings so people don't have to come to our courthouses. We've got many more self-help videos that we're using. We've got online fillable forms so that when people come to our courts, they've already filled out forms, kind of like in TurboTax, so that things will work more quickly there. And we're talking about devising a system to resolve cases online, have kind of like an online mediation dispute resolution system where you might even get the benefit of a mediator or a judge at some point in that process. So we're continuing to work on those really difficult issues of access to justice. If we can just get time to breathe, I think we're going to be able to make some progress.
Well, so we're running a little short on time, so I thought I'd try to get through at least the primary people for each question.